A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And an alley to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Leonard Fournette, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Oh, they just set the tone right there. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Switch. Hey, Tuesday. Let him go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
Hey, Tuesday. Check 50. Check.
On first down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
To try again after the sack. Ryan, room to run past midfield. He completes it to Julio Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. DeForest Buckner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Check 3, 11.
Here's Ryan to throw. He completes it to Jones. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Ryan now to throw on third down. Flush to his right. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
21.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready. White 25. 51. Ready. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check 51. Down. Got it. Check the call. Check the call. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Ryan. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45. Mike, 45. 65. 65. 45. Mike, 45. Who that? Hey, gun. Alert! Alert! Alert!
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Go. '21.
To throw is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 61 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Let's go.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Jones has it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. Yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey,
They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
X3, 218, chop. 6.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. It's Coleman here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nice hit, boy.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
Ito Smith, his first carry. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ready. 25. Watch the run. 21. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. On the return is Pettis. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Check 99.
General West. Hey, Charlie.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Bound to lose one. Hey, check Mike 45.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted McKinley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Go.
At the 7-yard line.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. I got one. 45's the mic.
On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. Trying to improvise. He'll run it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Check your hot read.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman. As the first half is winding down, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, white. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. 39. Here you go, D. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Let him go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the slant.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ryan on target there to Sanu. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
They go play action with Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Nick Bosa. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do you need?
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Safe. Slam.
21.
Under 10. 10.
Go team, spill. Lock.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It's just me and you. Slam. Shift.
Hey, Delta.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Hey, orbit.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Shift. 58's the Mike.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hey, defense, let's go. Sponge.
Hey, zoom.
No. 58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Yo.
2nd and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Hey. 45, Mike, 45.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, Haywood!
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And an alley to run. The 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith. 64 yards, and the Falcons get a bit closer. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
They will run again with Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Hey, alert! 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 11, 11, 11, 11. 37, check 37.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Safety's creeping. He's checking, he's checking, he's...
Yo, go, go.
The Mike.
Blue draw Corkers. Bravo.
Slant. Watch the slant.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Go.
They're going to try and throw. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch out.
Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. Complete to Jones. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right.
This is caught inside the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. DJ Chark, 66 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? 12, fellas. Here we go. Cut.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo as his guys continue to pour it on. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space. There they elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A quick throw complete to Chark. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Here we go.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Check hot route.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gold to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. One last shot for Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.